Hey everybody, I'm Nicholas Gerlach, the host of the Wrong Trivia Podcast, America's future favorite trivia podcast. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining us, or a great night, I guess, or whether you're in the car, at home, at an AA meeting, I don't know where you are, but we're going to play some trivia today, and here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 3 rounds. Each round is going to be a separate category that will be announced by my narrator at the beginning of each round. Here's how it works. Each round has 5 questions, and they're each worth the amount of points that is the number of the questions. So the first question is worth 1 point, question 2 is 2 points, 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 5 is 5 points, because theoretically the questions get harder as they go each round. Very simple game. You don't have to play that way. You can play however you want. You can sit there by yourself and try to think of the answers. After each question, I'm going to play a little 30-second little music beat, and then at the end, I will tell you the answer. So you'll hear the answer after each question, not at the end of each round. I think that's all we need to know to get started. Okay, James?
Greetings, and welcome to the Wrong Trivia Podcast, hosted by Nicholas Gerlach. I'm honored to be your narrator, James Anderson. Please relax and enjoy the show, but don't relax too much if you're driving, because then you might drive into that liquor store by your ex-girlfriend's house again. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Here's the show. Round 1, fast food.
Okay. Thanks, James. And as he told you, the first round will be fast food. And James himself needs to lay off the fast food a little bit. He's gained 3 pounds, which is actually a lot for a disembodied voice. Anyway, here's the 1-point question in fast food. Accounting for 75% of the restaurant's annual revenue, what McDonald's menu item is easily the highest-selling fast food item of all time? What McDonald's menu item is easily the highest-selling fast food item of all time? And go. I refuse to believe that McDonald's is not good for you. What is it? They got a big menu. A lot of stuff that can give you type 2 diabetes. Number 1 selling fast food item of all time. And the answer is French fries. French fries. You probably thought it was the Big Mac. Duh, it's that side. You always got to get the French fries. Number 2, the 2-point question in fast food. Arby's has the meats. We know this because they literally never shut up about it. Arby's also has delicious milkshakes. What is the name of the milkshake flavor at Arby's that is comprised of coffee and chocolate flavors? What is the name of the demonic milkshake flavor at Arby's that is comprised of coffee and chocolate flavors? Go. My dad likes that flavor and no one else. I've only met one person, and it's my dad. And Arby's is a great place to eat when you're depressed and you want to be even more depressed a little bit later. Milkshake flavor. The answer is Jamaica. Jamaica. Sounds like an island in the Caribbean, but it's not. It's a milkshake flavor at Arby's. Number 3, the 3-point question in fast food. KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, is a great restaurant to get fried chicken near the highway from a staff that only employs people from the Shadow Realm. The restaurant is famous for its secret recipe. How many herbs and spices are in KFC's secret recipe? They only employ their staff from the Shadow Realm over there at KFC. The restaurant is famous for its secret recipe. How many herbs and spices are in KFC's famous secret recipe? 3-point question. Go. KFC fell off big time. Used to be a great place to feed your family. How many? Secret recipe. Herbs and spices only. The answer is 11. 11. 11. Number 4, the 4-point question in fast food. Beautiful American Christian fast food. One of the most famous jingles in fast food history is McDonald's I'm Lovin' It. A pop star was paid $6 million to sing this jingle, which was also released as a single. That's how much we love fast food. The jingles are coming out as popular pop music singles. What pop singer sang the I'm Lovin' It jingle for McDonald's in 2003? What famous pop singer sang the I'm Lovin' It jingle for McDonald's in 2003? This is the 4-point question, and think. It charted, I believe. So that's how fat we are. McDonald's songs are charting. As you can see, my dog is here today. He's very confused. But he would love some French fries. Who is that pop star? The answer is Justin Timberlake. I don't think he was loving that DUI he got earlier this year. Okay, number 5. In fast food, the 5-point question. In 2003, a fast food restaurant used a creature called the sponge monkey to advertise their sandwiches. This horrifying creation was essentially a potato with human teeth. What restaurant used the sponge monkey in commercials? It was essentially a potato with human teeth. What restaurant used the sponge monkey in commercials? This is a 5 and final question in fast food. The 5-point and final question in fast food. Go. I've had a couple nights where I felt like a potato with human teeth. What was that restaurant? Psychotic commercials. I don't think they worked. I'm pretty sure it's out of business now or pretty close to it. Sponge monkey. The answer is Quiznos. Quiznos. All right, James. Tell them what round 2 is, I guess.
Round 2. Sports Geography.
Okay, and we're back. Thanks, James. Like he said, it's sports geography, okay? So if you don't know sports, there might be a geography hint that can help you. If you don't know geography, there might be a sports hint that can help you. Pretty simple concept. We are on episode 5 here. Okay. 1-point question in sports geography. The Pelicans are the current New Orleans franchise in the NBA. The MNBA, that is. This is the second team the city has hosted. What current NBA team, located in a state capital, used to be located in New Orleans before moving in 1979? What current MNBA team, located in a state capital, used to be located in New Orleans before moving in 1979? This is the 1-point question. Go. Having some mic issues here. We're doing it live, people. That's how it works sometimes. What is that MNBA team? They moved from New Orleans in 1979 to another state capital. The answer is the Utah Jazz, which is an ironic name. Salt Lake City is basically the philosophical opposite of New Orleans. Here's the 2-point question in sports geography. Canada, the 51st state. Canada hosted the Winter Olympics twice. Calgary in 1988 and Vancouver in 2010. What Canadian city hosted the 1976 Summer Olympics, making it the only Canadian city to ever host a Summer Olympics? What Canadian city hosted the 1976 Summer Olympics, making it the only Canadian city to host a Summer Olympics? This is the 2-point question. Go. Tim Hortons. Overrated. What is that Canadian city? 1976 Olympics. A great time to be alive. Should have probably been in the United States that year. It was our bicentennial. Weird that we would let Canada have anything. And the answer is Montreal. Montreal, Canada. Never been. Heard it's fine. 3-point question in sports geography. A state university has the record for most consecutive home sellouts in any sport with 406 by their football team. What state college that is in a city named after a president has the record for most sellouts? What state university that is in a city named after a president has the record for most sellouts at 406? This is the 3-point question. Go. It also won Horniest College one time in this study by College Magazine. I know that sounds like a fake website I made up, but collegemagazine.com does exist. I don't know how horny you have to be the horniest college. State University located in a city named after a president. The answer is the University of Nebraska. The University of Nebraska. What city? Give you a second to guess. Lincoln. Lincoln, named after Abraham Lincoln, of course. Number 4, the 4-point question in sports geography. Larry Bird's alma mater. Cold-ass white boy Larry Bird's alma mater, Indiana State University, was originally nicknamed the Teachers because it was an school for education. The school later changed its name to reference the abundance of a certain tree found around the school's campus. What is the mascot at Indiana State University? The abundance of a certain tree caused the team to change its mascot to the name of that tree. What tree is the mascot at Indiana State University? Home of cold-ass white boy Larry Bird. Go. 4 points. Can you imagine Larry Bird during the TikTok era? And his hair would still be in style, I guess. And the mustache. Being an ugly white guy is very in style right now. Thank God for me. All right. 4-point question. What is the mascot of Indiana State University? It's a tree. In Indiana. Home of me. The answer is the Sycamores. The Sycamores. All right, number 5 in sports geography. The final 5-point question in sports geography. According to a study by niche.com, Concordia University is the safest college campus in the country. The campus is located in the city with the most shoreline on the Mississippi River of any city. What city is Concordia University in? The campus is located in the city with the most shoreline on the Mississippi River of any city. What city is Concordia University in? This is the 5-point question. I hope you're having fun so far because I am. Go. Ooh, I wonder what round is next. City with the most shoreline. They probably don't use it very much. Probably not a lot of beaches. Concordia University, Mississippi River. The answer is Minneapolis. Minneapolis. That's right where the river starts, and then it flows south. All right, we got one more round before the final question. James, if you're done eating those French fries, tell them what it is.
Round 3, beaches.
Okay, thanks, James. We're back. As you just told you, we are in round 3, beaches. Beaches. The 1-point question in beaches. This Florida beach is where a car powered by a Rolls-Royce engine set the 1935 land speed record of 277 miles per hour. What Florida beach is the home today of an international motor speedway and the biggest NASCAR race each season? What Florida beach, which was also the site of the 1935 land speed record of 277 miles per hour, is the home of an international motor speedway and the biggest NASCAR race each season? Go. Praise Dale. Raise hail, praise Dale, or whatever they say. What is the name of that international motor speedway on a beach in Florida? It's also a great place to get syphilis on spring break. And the answer is Daytona. Daytona. The 2-point question in beaches. The 2-point question in beaches is now. Just under 80 years ago, actually it's over 80 years ago, just over 80 years ago, our boys went storming up that beach on D-Day to literally save the world. Of course, the American forces took the most deadly and treacherous beach as their responsibility. What American city was this deadliest beachfront on D-Day coded after? What was the code name, which is also an American city, of the deadliest beachfront on D-Day? 2-point question. Go. We lost a lot of good men that day. Canadians waltzed up some easy beach, I think Utah. We did the heavy lifting, those boys in blue. We saved the world, and now we are a garbage fire. What is that American city / beach? Did you watch Band of Brothers? Did you watch Saving Private Ryan? The answer is Omaha. Wow, 2 Nebraska references in the same show. This is boring, people. All right, 3-point question in beaches. Revere Beach is often referred to as the oldest public beach in the United States. Revere Beach opened in 1885 and was used as a getaway from the major city located just 5 miles away. What major U.S. city is Revere Beach located just outside of? What major U.S. city is Revere Beach located just 5 miles outside of? Think. I once had to get an Airbnb there for 4 days in the middle of a tour, and let me tell you, it is not a great town. Let's just say a certain epidemic took its toll on the people there. Great pizza, though. Had a great pie. I wrecked that Airbnb. Revere Beach. What city is it just outside of? Think. Revere. Boston. The answer is Boston, Massachusetts. A great place to go if you are white. Number 4, the 4-point question in beaches. Did you know there is somewhere else you can swim with pigs besides a Disney cruise? You can also do it in Big Major Cay, an island just 300 miles from the Florida coast. What nation is Big Major Cay in? You can swim with pigs in Big Major Cay, an island roughly 300 miles from the Florida coast. What nation is Big Major Cay in? This is the 4-point question. Go. I really sincerely hope that none of my viewers or listeners have ever been on a Disney cruise. That's embarrassing. You could have probably bought a 1995 Toyota Tercel or put it in your IRA. Got some Hardee's. I don't know, anything. What nation is Big Major Cay in? The answer is the Bahamas. The Bahamas. A great place. I've never been there, actually. We got to be honest. I don't go on vacation much. I just write trivia. Number 5, the final and 5-point question in beaches. You know I had to hit you with a Bette Midler question. Bette Midler plays Cece Bloom in the movie Beaches. What actress, who also played a teenager in a 1990s sitcom, played the younger version of Cece Bloom in Beaches? Bette Midler, the great singer, plays Cece Bloom in the movie Beaches? What actress, who also played a teenager in a 90s sitcom, played the younger version of Cece Bloom in Beaches? This is a 5-point question. Go. I'll give you a hint. She also hosted a game show briefly. Who was that child actor from the 1990s sitcom? And the answer is Mayim Bialik. Mayim Bialik, famous for playing Blossom. In my opinion, nation, the sun is surely going to shine. Okay, Mayim Bialik. Okay, James, let them know about the next thing that is going to happen.
The final question.
All right. Thank you, James. We're back. This is the final question of this episode of the Wrong Trivia Show podcast for geniuses. Okay. Here's how the final question works. If you've been keeping score this whole time, you know how many points you have. You can gamble all your points, none of your points, or anything in between on this question. If you get it right, they are added. If you get it wrong, they are subtracted. If you bet 0, nothing happens, like most of my life. Here's the question, the final question. Which one of these countries had a population of over 100 million people first? Which one of these countries had a population of over 100 million people first? Japan, Brazil, or Egypt? I'll say it again. Brazil, Egypt, or Japan? One more time. Egypt, Japan, or Brazil? Which one hit 100 million people first? Go. I would have gotten this one wrong if I didn't know the answer. I gotta be honest. Which one of these countries had 100 million people in total population first? Okay, get your answers ready. And the answer is Japan. Japan did it in 1967. Brazil was 5 years later in 72. Egypt didn't do it till 2019, which I found surprising because Cairo is a massive city. But I guess the rest of it's just all those pyramids, aliens building stuff. Okay, that's it for this episode of the Wrong Trivia Show. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Okay, that's this week's show. And what a ride that was. Goodbye from me, your narrator, James Anderson, and your host, Nicholas Gerlach. And special thanks to our video team, Drew Birch.